Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne. And obviously you want what I wanted. I wanted a monster cupcake. I wanted a monster chocolate cupcake. So I threw a few ingredients together, baked it for 22 minutes, and now I have an outrageous cupcake that I can enjoy with a glass of milk. So if you want to do this, follow me into my kitchen. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Come on in. Good morning, it's Grandma Roseanne, and it's time for monster cupcakes. And that's what we're gonna make. It'll just take a few minutes and it will be absolutely delicious. So in my bowl here, I have 3 cups of flour, 3 cups of sugar. To this, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1.5 cups of cocoa. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this up and then we're gonna work with our wet ingredients. In my mixer, I'm going to crack 4 eggs. I'm going to just beat them up a little bit, just breaking up the yolks. Now, recipe called for 1.5 cups of buttermilk. I went to my refrigerator. Darn it, I don't have any buttermilk. I could go to the store or I could just make buttermilk. Buttermilk is 1 cup of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. So I just adjusted it for my 1.5 cups. You let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. It becomes buttermilk. In goes the buttermilk. And I didn't have to go to the store. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And here I have 1.5 cups of hot water. Now I'm just combining the two. Does life get any easier than this, you guys? I don't think so. I'm just alternating them because I think it's easier to mix it that way. And the remainder of our water. Now you just want to scrape this down, but you don't want to overmix this, okay? So just until the ingredients are well combined. Make sure you don't have flour stuck at the bottom like I just did. Now it's time to fill. All right, now I have this great little tool. It's for pancakes, but I use it for everything when I have a nice batter like this. You want them to be about the same depth for cooking time. I love things that make my life easy. Come on, there. Perfect. We have 8 monster cupcakes ready to go into a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to start checking them at about 16 minutes. I'm not sure how long they'll take because I usually do the normal person cupcake. So we'll check it at 16. I'll be right back. A few minutes later. Here we are. They are done, they are beautiful, and they smell fantastic. I'm going to let them cool down just a little bit more, and then we are going to frost them with an amazing chocolate frosting. So let's get going on the frosting. By the time that's done, these will be completely cooled and we're good to go. Well, actually, we're good to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and a beautiful, beautiful cupcake. Okay, we're ready now for the frosting, and I'm making a buttercream cream cheese frosting to go with this, and it is a delicious frosting. And it's really quick and easy to make. Now, I have 3/4 cup of softened butter into my mixer. I have 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. It kind of made a mess. I have 3/4 cup of cocoa, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, and I have 4 cups of powdered sugar, which I have sifted. If you do have a Cuisinart, you guys, it's so easy. Put it in the Cuisinart, hit it a few times, you've got powdered sugar, and you don't have to do the sifting. But if you work with powdered sugar, you know it does lump up, so you do want to get the lumps out of there. I'm just going to give this a real quick mix. And I'm going to start to add the powdered sugar. I'm not going to use all of it because I may not need all of it. And I'm scraping down the sides because I want my chocolate to be all chocolate, and I don't want that white powdered sugar to show up. I guess I am going to use almost all 4 cups. Okay, now just for a little taste. Well, that's really good. But I want it a little bit more spreadable than that. So I am going to put a couple of drops of milk. Yeah, this is dangerous. Don't do it this way. All right. I just want to loosen it up a little bit. Really good. That is very spreadable now. I like the consistency of it. So don't hesitate to add a little bit of milk, but please don't do what I did. Don't. It's so easy to just put too much milk in. Get a cup, don't be lazy like I was, and just take a teaspoon at a time. This is one of those things that you say to your children, do as I say, not as I do. Okay. I got chocolate on my pumpkin. I love this time of year because I really love all the autumn colors. Now, if I wanted to be all fancy pants about this, I would go out there, I would get my pastry bag, I would put a tip in it, and I would do all kinds of beautiful swirls on this. But you know what? It's for me, and I don't care. I just want the cupcake. So, I'm just going to slather this on, just like that. Is it beautiful? Well, to me it is. I think it's beautiful. Now you have plenty of frosting here, so you put on as much as you want. Yay! I don't know if I ended up telling you the amount of cooking time that this actually took. It was 22 minutes, okay? So start timing it like at 16, especially if you're making the smaller cupcakes. And oh my goodness, this is just so fresh. And I know it's going to be so incredibly delicious. Bite time. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't know what you could do to possibly make this any better. I really don't. Now, I have, as I said earlier, I have 7 left. No, I have 11 left. Now, what am I going to do with 11 of them? Oh, this is the deal. If you're my friend or you're my coworker, come on over. I will share this with you. If you live anywhere near me and you're my YouTube friend, you're welcome to come too, because I have plenty to share. But up until that, what I am going to do is I am going to freeze these. I have a vacuum seal that I will freeze them. I'm going to take the frosting. I'm not going to put it on the cupcake, but I'm going to take a small plastic bag, put it in there, and I'm going to seal them together. That way, when I want one, I can pull this out. The frosting will take a moment to defrost, and then just slather it, and we're ready for another beautiful little treat. So if all of this sounds good to you and you had fun in my kitchen, because I know I had fun with you, come on back anytime. Hit the subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell so you know when I'm videotaping again. The ingredients I will have below for you. And oh, a thumbs up always helps my channel. So thank you so much. Come back anytime. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go enjoy this with a glass of milk. Bye.